Hi, I'm Emmer Nennis, and actually, hold on. There we go. Oh, actually, this light's too bright. Let me just do this. There we go. I am working on a Elite book, HP ELITEBOOK 840 G11. It's my tool set. So what I'm doing here is, 1 second. I am replacing the motherboard. So I believe this is it. I think so. I won't know for sure if this is it. This is the first time we actually taking apart one of these. Oh, this has a 14 megabyte, 14 USB. God damn it, yeah, this has a 14 megabyte, 14 USB. I think I can actually upgrade it. It looks like, okay, I don't think that's supposed to be folded like that. So, what I'm going to do is, I think this might be it. Under it. A little bit bright of a light. So, I need a stand for my lights. Let's try doing it like this, shall we? There we go. Let's turn this sideways. I want to figure out where to get started. I think this might be it. This blue thing, because I was looking online for something and so left. What I'm gonna have to do is I think I'm gonna have to take this part up first. Take all of these up, and then once I so with the tools, I pretty much have everything I need. You know, I got some to go around the edges. You know, this came dirty, which I'm gonna have to clean it, so that's gonna have to go to the side. Hey, don't do that. The fuck? Anyway, so again, I got this nice. Fortunately for Cloville, I have some extreme technology. So this is my on-the-go battery pack. I have a Lion Energy. This is some of the specs. See if we can turn the light on for a second so you can see some of the specs. So let me actually charge this real quick. Plug this up so that way I can have unlimited light. There we go. So now that that's plugged up to my battery pack, to work. So yeah, I'm just basically diagnosing this machine. because this is the first time you're taking it apart. I don't know why my camera is just like so blurry, you know, whatever. So, I'll make sure I got the right size tools. I think that's a little bit too big for that size. I'll put this back. And it looks really clean. Like, the only thing that I can really notice is somebody must have touched right here when they took it apart. Because there's a fingerprint right there. Don't know who fingerprint it is, but just looked like it was cut. And this is bent. If I was putting this label on there, it wouldn't be like that. I can barely read it. But I do need a higher, I need like a, maybe I can find something that's like 26 or, I need to see what's available. Let me move this out the way. So this is also a touch screen. Oh, hey, my light gets brighter. Would you look at that? So let's put some of this stuff away. Okay, so let's see. So we can flip over to the other side. Some other things we need here. Oops, looks like I might have damaged it a little bit on the side. No, not that much. Okay, put the brush back in here. I really don't need to use this brush. Like if you really look at it, there's barely any dust in here. This is brand spanking new. So I would say it's from the factory. It's so spanking new, except for that person touching, you know, it. But yeah, I had it cleaned. So this is what I'm going to be using to make more of my film content. So let's see if we can get the right size here. I already have one out. And it's not the right one, so I might probably have to go with a smaller size. Let's see. This might be it. Oh, that's embarrassing. Getting my stuff out of. Yeah, I really say with these tool sets, I'm glad that they are functioning what I'm looking for. This might be one size too big. One size too big. Because I don't want to strip anything. So we're gonna go down one more size. Okay. I think this should be it. Let's see, that's sliding around a little bit. So it's gonna take some time for me to do this. There's different sizes, and this one's, I don't like this one because with the tip of it, it's sliding. It's not how I needed to do. So the other one was actually better. You know, I got all these, you know, then I got a magnetizer, demagnetizer. This is actually flexible. You know, I can take some of these and wrong side. And then that's, you know, flexible. So that helps me with the screw. That was a perfect size. So one takes up most of these screws. Let's see. Yes. Yes. Okay. Okay. What about these? Yes. Okay. Okay. Let's get started, shall we? So these are, they have a little bit of blue on them, so I know the blues go for the battery. Okay, go ahead and print that one. Now I should label these when I finish. I think that's what I'll do. I think I'll label them And I'll put them in like a bottle cap or something and put them on a piece of paper so I can know which is for which. Okay, and then we're gonna get this one. Okay, so it's got a lift function right there. I'm gonna go up under there. I'm gonna lift. Okay, let's see what else. Since we get some compartments touching, and lifting right there. Actually, that doesn't look like it's latch. It looks like a lifting component. So, okay, there's a few things still attached. I'm gonna point them out to you. Okay. So this is attached. This is attached. And what else? My hair's like all over the keyboard. I want to say these two are attached. Let me. Okay, so that's not the way to release that. I might not have to remove those because look, don't you see that I lifted it? This is separate. This blue part is what I'm trying to get to. So this, and all of these top pieces are what I need to remove. So this is just to allow me to get access to that, but this is still gonna come out. So I'm gonna have to remove it from this side. Yep, boom, that's how we do it. Sweet. So that's disconnected, all right? And would you look at that, boom, it comes straight out, straight out. I'm gonna put that to the side. Okay, so now we got access to this part. We got the screws. I think, you know what, let's do this. Let's just put the screws back. Any piece that I take out, I'm just gonna put the screws back where they belong. You know, so we just don't get confused here. All right, we're just gonna put them back. They're just gonna drop in place. They are just going to drop in place. There we go. All right, just one at a time. One at a time. There's definitely no technical issues going on right now. All right. Last one. I'm gonna slide this back in here. Okay. So that way we know where our parts are. Okay, so let's move on. Seems like this has got to come out. Seems like this is one piece, but this is going in there. So this part might has to come off, or I can just lift it this way. 1, 2, 3. Okay, let's try this. All right. First one's out. Second one. This one's out. Now, so what we're doing is I'm trying to access the motherboard so I can see what model it is, because it needs to be replaced. I want a fresh model, so you can see this is starting to come up now. Okay, actually, what? Hold on. Let's see if this can come up by itself. Okay. All right. So this goes with it. So no, that's not gonna come up by itself. There is, so we have these side parts. Let's make sure we're not blocking our light here. Okay, so this goes to this. Let's see, is this attached to that? No. So this has its own piece right here. Okay. I'm gonna let that sit back down in there. We're gonna let that sit back down in there. Go back in there, damn hole. this is definitely a lot harder than it looks. You know. Okay. All right, we gotta just sit down in there. So let's try to lift. Let's see. Because I believe that we're not going to be able to do this as easy as I'm thinking. Okay, all right. All right. Okay. Go ahead, lift that. Lift that with it. Lift this piece. And then we're going to lift this piece. Okay. Okay. All right. Okay. Okay, so let's just reveal that. I kind of don't want to pull it up like that. Let's just kind of pull it up a little bit better than that. Okay, that piece is still in there. Somehow they got screwed back in. I don't know how. Okay. Make sure it's all the way out. Because we don't want to strip anything. We don't want to snap anything. We want to take everything out as well as we're putting it in. Okay. All right. So we're going to go ahead and remove this. Okay. Okay, somehow, I don't know how these parts keep getting screwed back in. This is very weird. Let go. Let go. Okay. All right. Now that part is out. Okay. So we're getting a little bit closer to where we need to be. Actually, this part needs to go with that. It needs to go with that. If you just drop, it'd be fantastic. Oh my God, there we go. So let's see what we got to get next. It seems like this part might be, I want to release everything from the CPU that I can. It seems like this might come up as well on its own. Let's go ahead and remove this. Okay, so now if you look here, this is also, so you gotta be careful with that. Your wiring is going over here. And so when you're taking things off, you wanna go to the side, if you can see it. What I'm doing is I'm pulling the component out on the side. Okay, one more. Just gonna go and push that little out. There we go. Okay, so now let's try to remove this. All right, smooth as ice. So this, that's a little different. There's a screw right there. A screw right there. Okay. So I think so this is what I'm dealing with. This is a graphics computer and it has seemingly the lowest megabyte space for it. So what I think I'm gonna do, now that I know which model it is that I need to reorder, I'm gonna go ahead and put everything back together. This one's like $110, but if you order, so it has a 216 gigabytes storage that you can personally install. So I think I'm just gonna do that. Because I don't need to remove anything else. I need to see, because there's two models of the hard drive available on Amazon, and I think I now know which one to order. This is the bigger block, but I'm still gonna keep this one. I just gotta figure out a way to wipe it. Yeah, so these are, oh, wait. Okay, so, oh wait, yeah, I already got, let's see here, my phone won't clear. I already have two 16 gigabyte ones. So, yeah, they already came pre-installed. Cool, sweet. All right, so now that I know what I'm dealing with, I'm gonna go to Amazon and buy my new hard drive. See you guys soon.